Hi everyone. I have just a few minutes to get this video out, and it won't be a very long one, but I've been promising to let you know about the changes that are taking place for This Neogenian Life. And this is my chance to do it really quickly, and then I'll tell more soon in a longer video, and we'll get right down to it. But for now, I want to tell you that I have created a second YouTube channel. It will be for storytelling, and This Neogenian Life will be more dedicated toward Neogenianism and life, and even some of the stories, of course, and current events, all from my Neogenian perspective. This means there will be a little teaching involved. There'll be more information. I will be much more outspoken because there are some things that mean a lot to me. The reason this is taking place is because I was getting some flack from, not flack maybe is the wrong word, but I was getting some input from certain people about they wanted to see more of the stories, less about Neogenianism. And some people wanted to see just the stories. Well, that's basically the same thing. And so I decided to split the two. So the stories will be over there on the other channel. Anybody can go watch them if they want. I'd love it if you'd go watch, subscribe if you want, like them, do all the little things. And with This Neogenian Life, also please subscribe and like and do all the things. I'm sorry that this video is a little bit shaky. It's because I'm holding the camera with my hands, my phone with my hands, because I didn't have time to set up my tripod, and I wanted to get this out because I've been waiting for a week to do it, and it's been kind of a crazy week. So I'm taking this short opportunity to get it off to you and get it out to you. So, okay. So, like I said, I'm going to be much bolder. I'll be outspoken about some of my own personal thoughts and Neogenian thoughts, and from my perspective, about some of the things that are going on in our country, in our world. And when I say our country, I live in the U.S., born and raised here. And so I have some unique perspectives, maybe even in the Neogenian community, because I'm 72 years old. So I've seen some things that some of the newer generations haven't seen. I've experienced some things that most of them haven't experienced, or many of them haven't. Some, whatever. I'll tell you about some of those in the next video, just as a point of interest. And so I'm going to put that link to the other channel, like I said, down in the description. In the meantime, I want to say this. The Neogenian community is a wonderful community. I really appreciate Morg, who is the founder of Neogenianism, and he's written 5 books on the subject. I'll be showing those more in the next things. They're on my shelf back here, and they're in the wrong order, but that's them right back there. They're in the wrong order on the shelf because I've been using them for references and things, and putting them back, just sticking them back in there in a hurry. And so, yeah, I'm not the most organized person all the time, but I try sometimes. Anyway, we're going through Cosmogenesis right now in the Nexus class, which is on Sunday afternoons or evenings, depending on where you are. It's 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Yeah. Pacific time in the U.S., and we just finished that a little bit ago. This is Sunday, and we have something else coming up soon tonight, and that's why I'm kind of watching the clock and trying to get through this. So please forgive me for hurrying here. It was either hurry or don't do it at all, and wait until tomorrow, and then tomorrow who knows what's going to be happening that'll cramp my time. So it's hurried, it's shaky, and but I do want to say this. There are so many people in the Neogenian community that are wonderful people. And there are the mods who do a great job during Morg's live streams. Susan, Philip, Elise, Jan is sometimes there. They do a great job, and they also do some extra things. They do some teaching and things. In fact, tonight, Neogenian Oculus, which is the the channel that is run by Philip and Susan. I'm sorry, Mark came to my mind. I don't know if I mentioned Mark earlier. Mark is one of the mods too that does a great job. But Philip and Susan have Neogenian Oculus, and they'll be having a stream tonight very soon. So that'll be good. We have a lot of Neogenian things going on, and I will try to keep you abreast of them to a degree. I will put links down in not the comments, well, maybe the comments, but down in the description. See, I'm trying to hurry and words are escaping my brain and my mouth. So anyway, maybe I should slow down, talk slower. No, I did that backwards. Oh, I learned something about humming lately. This goes right along with Neogenianism because vibrations are very important. More about that later. When you hum, your whole body experiences the hum. In other words, the vibrations from humming affect all parts of your body, whether you feel it or not. If you stop and listen, well, if you listen to your body while you're humming, if you pay attention, you can feel that it's affecting your chest, your head, your arms, your abdomen, your heart, your lungs, every part of you, right down to your toes. You may not feel it all, but it's there. It also sets up vibrations around you. But here's the interesting thing I thought. This just tickled me when I heard it. And I've learned this by watching a video by a very intelligent person whose name I can't remember. I will try to find that video again and post a link to that down in the description too. And one of the things, he's very knowledgeable. He's not just knowledgeable from some woo-woo aspect or something, but he understands the physics behind humming and some of the anatomy behind it. One of the things that he said, the one that sticks in my mind the most, is that we have little, I don't know what to call them, little things in our noses, not the hairs, but little things in our noses that I don't remember what they're called. Gosh, I should learn these things before I talk about them, right? I will do it for next time. How's that? We have these little things in our noses that when we hum, it activates them. What they do is they produce, what's the happiness thing? I wish you were here to help me do this. The happiness things, the serotonin. They produce serotonin. And so when you hum, these little things in your nose produce serotonin, but it only lasts for like 3 seconds. So if you breathe in, you're humming, and then you stop humming, and you immediately breathe in through your nose, you get a little serotonin hit. Now, obviously, it's going to be small. But if you think about that, every little bit, it can't be bad. You know, serotonin really is a good thing for our brains, for our minds. It helps our attitudes, our thoughts. Maybe that's why I've always been kind of a happy person. People often wonder why I can be so happy in sometimes circumstances that aren't so great. But I have spent my lifetime humming. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Maybe it's helped a little bit, but I like to think it has. So now when I hum, I'm trying to breathe in for at least 3 seconds. So that's something to think about. I'll leave you with that little tidbit. And I really have to go now. And I really appreciate you all for being here and listening. And I will see you later. I will do a longer video soon, and I will talk more about that humming, either in the next video or sometime soon. I will find that link. Might take some doing because I don't think I saved it, but anyway, I will look. So, ad Astra, and I'll see you next time.